YouTube. I did not go to work today. I played hooky. Today was my daughter's field day, and instead of going for a half day, I said I'm taking a full day off. So this is why I'm on her playground right now walking. Field day just concluded, and it's about maybe 20 minutes or so before she dismisses school. So I thought I would take you along on a little walk with me. I have had a great week. If you are new to my channel, this is just Chas Living and Learning. I am on a weight loss journey, currently on the medication Zepbound. It is a GLP-1, and it has helped me to lose over 50 pounds. I feel so good. Today was one of those non-scale victories because I've done my daughter's field days every single year since she's been in kindergarten, aside from the COVID, because one year she didn't have it because of the COVID year. But I've been to all her field days, and I remember being over 50 pounds heavier and struggling through field day. I struggled. It was difficult to assist the children at the stations because I was so tired, overly sweating, hard to bend over, you name it. It was just difficult. Field days were. I muscled through it, and us mothers and fathers, we do it for our kids. So, I see a beware a dog sign. So, my daughter's school, it's really different. It's kind of nestled into a neighborhood, and I don't want to invade anyone's privacy by showing it, but there's actual houses next to me. This is their school playground, and then there's actual houses to the right of me, which is, I don't know if I would want to live like that. I mean, they are close, but anywho, I'm sure they're used to it. Anywho, yeah, field day, it was so much easier, and I'm just so thankful and grateful that I started this journey. And today was one of those non-scale victories. I felt good running the stations. I was not out of breath. I got probably 6 compliments from elementary school kids telling me how pretty I am. I did jazz myself up a little bit. I put some sparkles on my face for the kiddos. I thought that would be fun today for field day. So yeah, these kids, they were hugging me, and I'm a high school teacher, so I don't get to see the babies much, other than my daughter's friends. But yeah, it's just when you lose weight, it's a difference, And those of you that are on the journey, starting or in the middle, I'm kind of in the middle. You know what I'm talking about. Or if you're nearing the end, it's a different vibe. But I didn't want to keep you too long. I just wanted to check in because I said on my last video where I did the different compound GLP-1s, I did the comparison for pricing and quality, and I just did some research on what was the pros and cons. And at the conclusion of that video, I said I was gonna do a check-in with you on Friday to see I see a lot of beware a dog signs. So I'm going to cross right on over to this path. And my daughter has been going to this school for 5 years. She's moving on to 6th grade. This is her last field day. And I'm going to tell you, I have never been back this far at her school. So that tells you the level of activity that I had before. You know, I've never even ventured back here before. It's gorgeous. So, anywho, I said I was going to check back in, and I just couldn't wait. I've been so motivated by this channel. This is a new channel. I had another one, and I hit some hiccups with it. So I started this one, and it has just really given me like a little push. Not only just chronically going through my thoughts in this format, but also some of the great feedback that I'm getting. It's just awesome. But I'm very proud of myself today. I wore a new outfit. Let's see if I can show my outfit here. I don't mean to cover the camera, but I'm going to give a view of my outfit. Fanny pack. I have not worn a fanny pack in probably 30 years, 20 years. They never fit me. And look, I still have room on the belt, and it's not to the end. I couldn't believe it when I put it on. And this is no ad or anything, but this is Halara, and I'm at a horrible angle, so I probably look 100 pounds heavier because of the angle I'm at, but I feel so comfortable. Like, I wouldn't wear a tank top and shorts to these field days. I would burn up in jeans or some yoga pants, some black ones with a oversized black tee. I didn't feel comfortable. Now I got my bracelets on, and I just feel better about myself. It's a miraculous thing. Now, how did I do this week with my steps? I wish I could come on here and say, you guys, I did 10,000 steps a day, 8 to 10,000, and I did it 5 days this week. And I wish I could say that. I did not. However, I did get some steps in about 3 times this week. I'm going to include today too. And hopefully this weekend I will also get some more steps in. So I'm very proud of myself. The 15 mg. Let me talk about that for a second. I'm going to turn around on my walk because I see some people. And I want to talk about this 15 mg. I have so much appetite suppression with this. It is, I'm going to turn around because I don't want to invade anyone's privacy. This 15 mg, it is, I know that I said the 12.5 was doing pretty good for me, but this 15 mg, I have been very full, very fast. And I am so happy with that. It will not let me overeat. And if I do try to try my big bag behavior, my stomach, I feel some nausea. So I know this 15 is working. I haven't had any side effects. I did have a little small bout with a little constipation, but that started at the beginning of the day. Didn't even take anything. By the end of the day, it resolved itself. So, yeah, the 15 has been 15ing for me. I hope that continues. I stepped on the scale this morning and I was elated. I stepped on the scale this morning and I was 192 pounds. Yay! It was 192.8, but I don't care. It was 192. I was so very happy. I had such a long stall from, I would say, the winter. From, I was 207, I think, back in October. And from October all the way, I want to say, till I made it to Wonderland in April. So you got to think, 207, I lost 7 pounds from October to April, which I'm not complaining. That's about a pound a month. I'm not going to complain about that. But it was slow. It was going slow. And I am so happy. It seems like I've gotten a jump start. So 192, 2 more pounds, and I'll be in those 180s. You know, that was my summer short-term goal. And you guys, I might see it. I might see it. It's so beautiful out. I think we're gonna get some storms later. Where I live, it's been high 80s every single day. And I'm switching hands, my hand. I gotta start getting me some YouTube equipment for my walks and things like that to make things a little easier now that I'm using my channel. But anywho, I just wanted to check in. Everybody have a great weekend. You know my favorite day is Friday. It's my favorite day of the week. So I'm gonna get me a bottle of wine. And I'm gonna celebrate the weekend. I hope everyone has a great weekend. I hope your weight loss journey is going smoothly, and don't be discouraged if things aren't going quite as planned, because we're all experiencing the same things, and there's light at the end of the tunnel. So with that being said, I'm almost back at my daughter's school. They're going to be dismissing her soon. Thank you all so much for watching. I will talk to everyone soon. Bye-bye.